Good morning, traders. It's Pro Trader Mike with MOJO Day Trading. This is the Swing Trade Alerts newsletter. It's Wednesday, February 12th, 2013. I'm going to give you a nice update on all the stocks we have in the swing trade portfolio. First, I'll give you an update on the market as it continues to growl and show strength. XIV yesterday went to 22.90. After market closed 22.60.70. It went down. XIV went under 10 as low as 9.79. After hours went 9.90.10. The small caps, they continue to dominate every day, and it just so happens that our trading group is on top of every one of them. We haven't missed any of the big winners. Last month with Kerex, KERX, and AEZS, GNBT. We then moved on to MGNA and hemp, and most if not all our stocks are really looking good in the swing trade portfolio. I have a new link right here. I'm highlighting it right now, and that link is a private link to the new spreadsheet that only has the swing trades on it. I separated the swing trades from the day trades, and that link is private, so please don't share it. Keep it to yourself. Bookmark it. Every single time that I make an update to the portfolio, I'm going to add it in there, and you're also going to get alerted with the texting and also an email. So make sure that you're signed up to the texting and the email alert service that goes along with the swing portfolio. So let me go over some of the stocks now. This is from the last newsletter that I sent out about FAZ, talking about the 52-week range from 12. Here's the exact buy strategy with a time frame of 1 month that I wanted to buy and hold the stock. I bought the first one at 11.80, filled and executed. I bought entry 2 at 11.60 to 70, lower than number 1, executed. I'm going to buy again probably after it gets to 12 to 12.10, higher than all these buys. I have a stop loss lower than 11.60, which it never hit. I think we hit the bottom today when I bought a little bit more and updated it in the portfolio, which I'll show you. And my target sell price is 13, or anything 12.50, 12.60. We'll play it by ear as we go up. When I have profits in a stock like CLSN or LDK today that everybody got alerted to, when those stocks go up and you're in a profitable situation and I've got a target that the stock may never reach and you've got profits, don't let those profits dwindle away. Take those profits, sell half the position, get in a position of strength, hold the other half to see how high you can go, raise your stop loss higher and higher, raise the floor, and don't ever give up some of those profits. Right here is a snapshot of all the stocks that I'm holding in the swing trade portfolio. I'm going to go over each one of them. This was the trade from CLSN. That's exactly what I spoke about. We bought it at $1.35. Bought again 42 to 45 or 45 to 50. It went higher. Stock actually went to 60. Didn't hit the target price of 70, but hit 60. It's updated in the portfolio. And then the OMEX also executed this swing trade exactly as I planned and executed. So this is the swing trade newsletter. So now I want to go back to the swing trade portfolio and show right here what we're holding and go over all the positions, and I'll show you in the Dash Trader all the charts and what I'm looking at. The first one is Merge, MRGE. It's a healthcare stock. I bought long 273, 1,832 shares, $5,000 worth. I bought it again right here on the February 5th, Merge, at 256, 1,953 shares. So I have an average of around 263. I bought $5,000 worth. Merge right now is closed as high as 268 today on nice volume. Here's the green bars. Maybe we get another one up, and I see this thing coming up here to 290 to $3 right here, right in this range where my mouse is going. I see a nice little rise. This is a very common pattern that's happening around where things are going to come up and test these highs right in here of 292, which is close to magic 3, and this thing can get above 3 and really make a nice move, that would be great. So that's merge. Then I have in the portfolio EVC. Long on February 4th at $1.90, playing earnings for March 7th. I have 2,632 shares, $5,000 worth. Then I bought more on scale number 2 on February 6th. I went higher at $1.94, 2,577 shares. I put another 5,000 in it. Tomorrow, it's at 203. Once it goes above 203, at 205, I'm buying another $5,000 worth of it, and I'm going to own it again at 205. And here's EVC. Great looking chart. Here's the cup and handle. Here's the cup that I mentioned right here. Here's the handle, and now it's coming up, and it should increase the volume here. The volume bars are getting more and more. We have a nice volume bar. This thing's going to spike. The high right here is 221. The weekly, this is it, 221. I see this thing going to $3. So let's wait for what's going to happen is the earnings going to come out. It's a Ken Slim stock. As long as the last quarterly earnings beat without breaking the pattern of consecutive increases, we'll hold this stock. We can hold it to $5, $6, $7. The next time we're going to look at it is in 3 months from now on the next quarterly earnings. And we can hold this stock for a couple of quarterly earnings as long as it continues to show strength, and we're in a very good position with our buys. I have TELK, February 5th, $1.73, 28.90 shares, 5,000 worth. Then I have it again down here on February 8th, $1.66, 3,000 shares, $5,000 worth. Right now, TELK, it closed up strong at the end of the day. I don't know if you noticed this, but look at the level 2. Right here and the time in sales. Last couple of sales, and it traded 100,000. 167, 167, 166, 165, 160. A lot of nice buying right there at the end of the day. Closed up real strong. Here's the chart on TELK. The weekly is right here. Nice little base. Could pop right back up and test one of these $3 ones easy. Yeah, $3. It's at $1.50. It's 100% return. And then you have right here the daily. Look at the one move it made. This thing makes a $1.50 move on 3 million shares. We got ourselves a green bar right here. And it's going up here on the stochastic. So I really like TELK. Has some really great upside and opportunity. Really low float. 2.4 million shares in the float on that. Next one. MAC. 644. 776 shares. You have MAC again, scale entry number 2 on February 8th at 620, 806 shares. So I have an average of around 632. And MAC right now is 639 it closed at the last couple of trades. That's the last. So we're profitable in MAC. Here's the daily on MAC. Look at that volume bar coming up here. This thing trades a volume bar like this tomorrow. Thing's going to go up 50, 60 cents. It's going to test that 666, and the thing's going to go to $7 a share. You're going to be like, I own MAC. Glad I bought it and held it because it looks good. What downside risk do we have? Look at this base in here. There's downsides right here at $6, so we're very far from that. So we've already done really nice average down on the MAC, and let's hope this thing makes a nice move. Let's go to the next one. TZA. 3 entries I got on this thing. My first one, right as it broke 11, 455 shares on February 6th. The next one I got was on February 8th at 1074. Right along to my plan. 466 again. 466 shares. That was 455 shares. Then I got again today, TZA at 1052, 475 shares, another $5,000 worth. So my average on TZA is like in the probably around that 74. I have 3 really nice positions that I'm holding for a 1-month hold and a hedge against the market. These 2 stocks and Nugget that I have are hedging my portfolio against a downturn in the market. Because if it has a downturn, these little stocks, they may go down, but these stocks are going to go up, and I'm going to make money. And you're going to make money. So let's go to the next one. FAZ. I bought at 12.15, entry, 412 shares. February 12th, I think I'm missing a position here on February 8th that I have to look back in the portfolio and add in the position here on February 8th because I might be missing one right there of FAZ. I'll check. And then I have FAZ again because I bought 3 times of each of them at 11.63 today. And let me show you where they both closed. FAZ closed at 11.63, 11.64. TZA closed at 10.54. We might see a serious green spike like you're going to be loving on these particular stocks. We haven't seen a 200, 300 point down day in the market in quite some time. It's something we saw a couple of months ago, and just like the tides, you go high tide, you may overflow the banks, and it may take a little time to recede, but then the tides always go down. This cycle will go down. These stocks will go up. I think we're properly hedged with the 2 right stocks in the right scenarios with TZA and FAZ. Okay, but we still have to maintain our stop losses from here, and I'm not marrying it. The market could go to 15th. I don't know. I'm just hedged properly, and I'll let the market and the data tell me so. Let's look at the next one in the portfolio. Nugget, 768. Bought it on the 11th. Hit bedrock on it. It closed right here. After hours, Nugget, 794, 792, 793. I own it at 768. It's going to go above $8. I own Gale and AF&I. Let me go over those. February 6th, AF&I, 645. I bought it, and then I bought it again on February 8th at 650. It almost touched 7. AF&I, 654, 656. The high was 673 today. Looking good on that one. Here's the base on this. Things are going to go to 720, 740. It's a Ken Slim stock. We're holding it for the earnings. Thing looks really, really nice. Then you have FSM, Futurna Silver Mines. Bought it at 470. Bought some at 460. And the thing rebounded today. Really nice. Closed at 464. Went as high as 468. Coming up right here. This thing could pop right here. Coming out with earnings also that we're playing that are supposed to be really, really nice. Here's a cup and a handle. Just like the EVC that we have. Similar pattern. Coming out of a cup and a handle. It's going to look really, really nice for us. I like that stock. And its relation to our OMEX, which I'm going to come up to right here. OMEX we have is our most recent buy. This is the Odyssey Marine. They're having a TV show on the History Channel on February 24th for a couple of days. It starts at 8 o'clock. It's called Silver Rush. I sent everybody a link for it, and they have some really nice action that's going to be happening. People are going to realize it's a publicly traded stock. They're probably going to be buying it around 4, send it to 5, and we're going to own it at 328. It's going to be a wonderful thing. You're going to be like, I owned that thing a month ago before it was on TV. Look at that. And then I have ZGNX, tiny little overnight. Sold it today, 147. Little tiny 4-cent profit, 2.8%. Little nothing. ACTC, I bought today 62,500 shares. Thing tanked as soon as we bought it. I still have it. I'm not down that much. It's 075, 076. The stop CTC, I bought some myself. Premarket, it was 078 by 08. I bought it at 08. Buying long entries from 075 to 08. So whoever got in there with a tight stop of 071. And this thing closed at 075, 076. The low was 076. It never went to 071. So I still have the shares there. I still have 1,000 shares here in my day trading account. I can hold tiny, tiny positions in the day trading account. Everyone should have 2 accounts. You have a day trading account. You have a swing trade account. I have a little account right here with a prop firm. I put up a little capital. The firm lets me trade their capital. I have $10,000 in the account. They let me trade up to $200,000 in buying power. I start off with $100,000. They raise me up to $200,000 once you trade good with the account. And you have to pretty much be flat at the end of every day. With $10,000, I can hold up to $20,000 worth of stock overnight, no problem. Every day in the morning I come in, they refresh me back up to my 100 or my 200,000, and every day's a new day. And I rarely hold stocks, but sometimes I do. I have 1,000 shares of ACTC. I bought right there, '08, and I'm down $4. TELK, I still have 1,000 shares from the other day at $1.66. I'm down 63. UVXY, I have a tiny little 200 shares at $9.88, and the thing closed at like $10. I've already on just a little tiny position. It was 1,000. I'm already up just $100, but it's going to go up a little higher. I just held 200 shares. So anyway, that's the story with the ACTC. LDK was a great stock today. Went up to $1.85 right here. I called it this morning at $1.63. The low was $1.61. I sent out a text alert to everybody to buy it. Bought a little bit more, a little bit higher, and we sold $177 into the 180s. It was a great trade. And we bought PHOT today. I have 60,000 shares at 083. We've been really wanting to get it back into the marijuana stocks, and MGNA just continued to run up. It went to 056 today. I think it went to 05 today. It closed at 0.466. It was up like a little much that I didn't want to chase it, but this other stock wasn't up as much, which was PHOT. It was only up 10% at the time, and we bought it at 0.83 at like mid-morning afternoon, and it closed up at 0.9, and we have a nice little profit in that little stock. It closed up right here. We bought it this morning. So hopefully this thing will make a run up with MGNA, and maybe we'll even get back into MGNA as well. So I'll keep you updated on that. These are the holdings. This is the portfolio. This is the link for it that I sent you in the email. Keep this bookmarked. Every single time I enter, I will update it on here. You will get a text and an email alert. And we have a pretty nice looking model portfolio right now. I'm happy with it. I have 110,000 invested. I'm going to probably go another 20,000 tomorrow. I'm going to buy a little bit more EVC. I'm going to buy maybe a little bit more ANFI if it touches 7. I'm going to buy a little bit more OMEX, and maybe even a little bit more PHOT if it gets to 10 cents, and have $42,188 that I've made in the model swing trade portfolio this month. And some of the traders in swing trade in the room, this is going to make their year. You have a couple of these every month. You hit some big winners. It seems like we're on top of them every day. I hope you all like the swing trade portfolio. Thanks for listening to my update, and I'll speak to you all on Friday. Listen out. If you haven't updated, I will send out any text alerts or any emails with any updates, and I'll update this. And if you're not on the text or email alert list, send me an email and I'll send you the link and you can register. Thanks again for your time, and let's have a good trading day. Pro Trader Mike signing off.